good afternoon, and everybody on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and everybody else in between this great big beautiful country of ours. How the hell you do? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? Ugh. Yeah, I do that. It's Monday, Martin Luther King Day, a national holiday in honor of Martin Luther King. Civil rights. Civil rights, and that's what we're having today. In this country is being threatened. Our civil rights are being threatened by a megalomaniac, a deranged, crazy person. You know? So, yeah, that's what's happening. No, she decides she's going to go in there. Okay. And I got her chair, you know that. So anyway, it's not a kid's show. You got Crowdmunchers, Rugrats running around. Time to put them for a nap. If they're old enough to be in school and they're not in school and it's nice outside, kick their ass outside. Give them an Xbox, PlayStation, iPhone, iPad. Let them do their thing. Put headphones on. They don't need to hear me. This is not a kid's show. Sometimes I go off the deep end. So, just so you know. Big train wreck in Spain. Two high-speed, I guess, a high-speed train crashed. 39 people so far killed. Saw it on the news this morning. It was a mess. So anyway, here we go. Trump says he will 100% follow through on threat to impose tariffs over Greenland demand. Okay, here's something. The U.S. president says no comment when asked if he will use force to seize the island. As Greenland's prime minister says, we will not let ourselves be pressured. See this? Here. Keep aware of what's going on with these markets. He did it before. Manipulated the markets by his authority. All right? Gold and silver prices hit high after tariff threat. Not terror, tariff. Tariff, like he's going to impose tariff. More tariffs again. His favorite toy that doesn't do anything. It's ridiculous. Stupid. I think this country was okay before. They blame a lot of stuff on Biden, but you got to understand, his first 2 years was dealing with COVID. Trying to get things straightened out with COVID. Nobody thinks about it. Nobody says anything about that. He really only had 2 years to do shit. So, I mean, like, you want to bash him, go ahead, but you're wrong. You're wrong. He had a full 4 years without having to finish up COVID. Oh, jeez. 39 minutes ago from Europe. Europe is at a total loss. Russia gloats over Greenland tensions. Listen to Donald Trump and you would think Moscow and Beijing were lying in wait off the coast of Greenland, ready to pounce to boost their power in the Arctic. Really? There are Russian destroyers. There are Chinese destroyers and bigger. There are Russian submarines all over the place, President Trump said recently. Yeah, just like there's murder and everything else going on in Minneapolis from those professional protesters. Paid instigators. Some things were so funny at the No Kings marches. And there's a bag of saying, they were paid. Nobody got that much money. Nobody. If he did, okay, well, wait, I take that back. If everybody got a penny, maybe. That would take a hit in the pocket, though. The shame of all of this is winter. We have to deal with winter. If it was nice all the way around the year, there'd be a lot more shit going on. You know? It is crazy. Okay, so back to this. This is why, according to America's president, U.S. control of Greenland is essential. You know, Greenland had a lot of American bases there that were, closed down by us. It wasn't Greenland that closed them down or said get out or anything else like that. We closed them. Money. It was money. So, I mean, it's stupid that, and they said, man, come on back, put as much shit on there as you want. You know? They're cool with that. You ain't getting the island. He's going to have to settle for that. So here we go. I was just thinking about this. So anyway, that's what this is the BBC. Steve Rosenberg, Russian editor, 40 minutes ago. Europe is at a total loss. Russia gloats over Greenland tensions. If you want to read that, that's where it's at, BBC News. How could Europe respond to Trump's Greenland tariffs? He said 10%. What's going on now? Oh, geez, come on. No. Oh, now what's this? They're starting to do stuff with me. Oh, here we go. Unlimited access with a BBC subscription. Now, it used to be free. Now you got to have a subscription. Oh, man. Ain't this a bummer? Why didn't you pay this? First of the year. You got to pay everybody. Oh, God. Anyway, China's birth rate hits record low as population continues to shrink. That's on the BBC News 10 hours ago in Asia. So, hey, you know what? I don't get to read the whole paragraph. That saves me a lot of time. I don't know what this is about. Oh, sports comes up. Oh, well, BBC Sports. Shameful and terrible look, the chaos that marred Senegal's triumph. Oh, okay. Let's get back. Yep. Senegal beat Morocco to win the Africa Cup of Nations after the final is overshadowed when they temporarily refused to play. Ooh. Help us improve. No, close. Do you get any junk? Referee Jean-Jacques Nadella, okay, gave the spot kick in the 98th minute after being advised by the video's assistant referee to consult the pitch side monitor and review defender El Hadji Malik Diouf's challenge on Brahim Diaz. Guess who ain't going to read any more of this shit? No. I mean, I'm a fairly intelligent guy, but when it comes to foreign names, I suck. I'm not too bad on Asian, right? But when you give me Czechoslovakian and all this, and Russian, and, like, they're phonetic and shit. Ugh. I have a big delay. You know that? There's a big delay. I'm still talking. Have no clue what the hell's going on. All right, what we know about Spain's worst rail disaster in over a decade. I was just talking about that at the top of the show. What caused the train to derail remains unclear, but officials say an investigation has been launched. That was 2 hours ago. So these stories, okay, they're going to let sports go. But news stories, they're not. Ooh, okay, well, you're going to be that way. I don't care. All right, let's go over here. Try to read some of this shit. Okay, DRNERD 101, Dr. Nerd, I guess, posted, breaking. I told you about this last week, or was it last week. The film Melania, which cost Amazon $40 million to produce, is expected to gross less than $2 million in domestic ticket sales its opening week, and is expected to be pulled from most theaters ahead of schedule. GMR.Pete replied, who wants to see a documentary about a deprecated Slovenian call girl passed from Epstein to Trump? Ooh! Oh! Now that's like, ooh. Uh-huh. There you go. He got it. It's depreciated, not deprecated. I wonder if that would be the same. I don't know. Deprecated. Depreciated Slovenian call girl passed from Epstein to Trump. As the boys used to say it, and their macho manly shit. I used to say it too. Trump got sloppy seconds. That's so gross. I don't know who even thought of that. That's terrible now to say. That's absolutely uncalled for and terrible to say. But that, oh, man. But that's what I mean. You know what? When I say about being house broke, that's what I mean. You got to be house broke from that stuff. You guys, you can't be like that. You can't be like Mr. Macho Man and doing all that other shit, You just can't. You just can't. It's not socially acceptable anymore to be like that, to be gross. You wonder why you're alone? Get your shit together, dude. All right? The way they treat ladies on any of these socials, it's amazing there's any ladies on here at all. It is. It is. Everybody's got a comment. And then you got these trolls that got they're lucky. You know what? They're bots probably because they only got 12 or 15 or 8 or whatever followers. That's one of the reasons they ain't got no followers, is because they're trolling and they get off on just disparaging people. It's ridiculous. So this guy on the feed is still talking, didn't even scratch his head yet. This delay must be freaking ridiculous. Oh man. But anyway. Oh boy. John Scott Barrowman. Barrowman. John Scott Barrowman. All one word. Captain Jack Harkness. Our beloved Jack Russell has gone. He waited until I came home and he died peacefully in his dad's arms. Within an hour of my return was Scott Mail Dixie and Tito around him. He was a good boy, a loyal friend in our Jackmo for 18 years. We are very sad but grateful he died of old age and did not suffer. He's holding his dead dog. It's a shame. I pray, and Jano Leander, I pray he's waiting for you on the other side. I pray my babies are there for me too. Bernice A. King. Bernice A. King. This is Bernice MLK. Daughter, my father didn't live. Lead with courage and die by state-sanctioned assassination long ago and far away. This is MLK Day. I'm sharing these MLK in-color photos of Daddy. Please share your thoughts. Are there any you've never seen before? Any that are particularly powerful or moving to you? Ginia, 64. The first one, with his beautiful smile, it's perfect. You can feel the love just by looking at the photo. There's hats. And Zaccardi, all one word. These are all on Threads, folks. These are all on Threads. Apparently these are popular in Greenland. Red hats that says, "Make America Go Away." Yeah. And vintage be steady. That's all vintage. And then just the letter B, steady, all one word. Dealing with grief. This is a thread dealing with grief. Hi, friends. My dad died this morning. He was absolute best. I can't wrap my head around the idea of life without him. I am devastated, but a few hours later he sent me this sunrise. We go on. And it's Mary Knockners _ Maria. My heart grieves for your pain, but I believe the sunrise was exactly what you said. Oh boy. Jens Brooks, 247. Subject, Greg Bovino. They aren't literal Nazis, you dumb liberal cunt. Sure, tell me what Gregory Bovino is doing then. Surely not hiling a taxi, Karma _knows _where _we _r. This low life scum needs to be dealt with. Did you see how short he was? He must have a height problem with, you know, he's got to be an overachiever because of his height. Got to be. Okay, let's see what we got over in Blue Sky. Blue Sky. Mayor Zohan Kwame Mamdani. You know, in 1964, Dr. Martin Luther King visited New York City on his way home from accepting the Nobel Peace Prize in Norway. Speaking to a packed crowd at City Hall, Dr. King said, "Those who have sat so long in darkness now find themselves lighting the way for others." This is true. Aaron Rupert. Saw him Blue Sky. He's everywhere. Aaron Rupert. Trump's aides know if he changes they propose were actually turned into law, it'd be a political disaster. Trump's aides know if the changes they propose were actually turned into law, it'd be a political disaster, which is how we get what we got. A plan that's not a plan, released so they can say they have a plan, but not actually do anything. And that's just fine with Trump. See? Yeah, you know, the health insurance ain't going to change, folks. Trump's, okay, this is from www.publicnotice.co. Trump's long-awaited health care plan is a joke. He can barely bring himself to pretend he cares. He don't care. The Tennessee Holler reposted something from X.com. F.U. I quit. Just wait, guys. This will trickle down any day now. And this is Melanie Dierigo. Just 34 people control 12% of income in the U.S., and people still think immigrants are the problem. Jeez. All right, here we go. You got to get rid of these guys. Senate Republicans up for re-election in November. You have to vote these people out. You got to get a majority in the Senate and the House to get rid of these people. Shelley Moore Capito, Bill Cassidy, Susan College, John Cornyn, Tom Cotton, Steve Daines. All these are pretty familiar, aren't they? Lindsey Graham, Bill Hagerty, Sidney Hyde-Smith, Roger Marshall, Mark Wade Mullen, Pete Ricketts, James Rice, Mike Rounds, and Dan Sullivan. Call them. Why? Get rid of them. All right. This is replying to a post, "We are not stupid," and 4 exclamation marks. If you're a Republican in the Senate, you can bend over and kiss your ass goodbye. At midterms, we will have elections despite Trump's plans. All right. John Cooper, he reposted. Melanie Dierigo. Can reporters please print out Trump's letter to the Norwegian Prime Minister on a giant poster and ask Republicans in Congress why we shouldn't impeach him when he wants to attack our allies because he didn't win the Nobel Peace Prize? I'm tired of Republicans saying, "I didn't see it." I wish I could see it, damn it. Damn, what the hell? Ah! Oh, wow. How can I get this? Yeah, this is... Okay, let me just strain. Strain for a minute. Dear Ambassador, President Trump has asked that the following message shared with Prime Minister Jonas Steer be forwarded to your named head of government state. What the hell? I gotta move this up. Dear Jonas, considering your country decided not to give me the Nobel Peace Prize, for having stopped 8 wars plus, I no longer feel an obligation to think purely of peace, although it will always be predominant. Come on, get up here. But can now think about what is good and proper for the United States of America. Denmark cannot protect that land from Russia or China, and why do they have a right of ownership anyway? There are no written documents. It's only that a boat landed there hundreds of years ago, but we had boats landing there also. I have done more for NATO than any other person since its founding, and now NATO should do something for the United States. The world is not secure unless we have complete and total control of Greenland. Thank you, President DJT. Loser. How's it go? Loser. Oh, my God. Since they didn't give him the Nobel Peace Prize. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right. I ain't watching that shit. All right. Okay. Hashtag Tuck Frump. These are all on Blue Sky. Okay. Deeply weird. Celebration of RFK Jr.'s birthday leaves onlookers utterly astonished. What's this all about? Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. celebrated his birthday over the weekend by posting for a photo cutting into a steak with 3 lit candles. A post that left online critics confused over its deeply weird messaging. No cake, just steak, reads a social media post from HHS wishing RFK Jr. a happy birthday, a post shared by RFK Jr. himself. The post's messaging aligns closely with Trump's administration's effort to end the purported war on protein, one that Wired contributor Sam Egan bluntly argued doesn't exist, but goes hand in hand with the Trump administration's appeal to traditional masculinity. And that's it for that guy. And I got 30 seconds left, folks. I don't know what the hell to do. I'm just lost by myself. All right. So Adam Kinzinger, you got to look him up. This isn't parody. It's a message attributed to the sitting U.S. president arguing the world isn't safe unless America has complete and total control of Greenland because he didn't get a Nobel Prize. Oh, that's it for me. I hope you guys had a good day. I hope everybody had a good day. I hope you have a great day. Let me say goodbye to these people and say goodbye to you, okay? So let's just do that. Oh, my. I had fun, did you? I got to get this BBC thing straight. BBC thing straight, but we'll get it. Hurry up. I don't want to say goodbye. Yeah, you people. Oh, okay, all right. Goodbye. You guys have a good day. Be careful. And let's just do this shit here. What are we doing? Say goodbye to you. Okay, you guys. Have a good day. Be careful. Don't get that Rona, man. Don't get that Rona. Rona, 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 Rona.